Good morning, gentlemen and ladies. RSX Squishy here, and for today's video, I'm finna be talking about Nickmercs versus Activision. They took down his skin bundle for some comments that he made, and it's incredibly stupid, and I'm here to talk about why. Now, if you can, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Trying to get to 4 billion subs and past Mr. Beast. So it really helps out when you guys like and comment and subscribe. Okay, let's get started with the video. Now, first things first, I just want to say I could care less about whether you're LGBTQ pro or anti-LGBT. It doesn't really matter to me. I could care less. I want to talk about this video because things like this just kind of show that everything is getting worse, and especially coming from Activision, because we should have low-key expected something like this. But the first thing, so Nickmercs, if you guys aren't familiar, very popular Warzone streamer back in the day. He got his own skin quite a few weeks ago, him and Tim the Tatman. Now, he originally said this in a video. There was a video that was surfacing online where pro-LGBTQ people and anti-LGBTQ people were fighting outside of a school board meeting. And Nick simply commented on the video, said, "Leave the children alone," or "leave the kids out of this." That's all he wrote. He didn't write anything extra. He didn't say anything extra. That is literally all that he said. Come to find out, Activision, the next day, I believe, all of a sudden writes this post that says, "Due to the recent events, we have removed the Nickmercs operator bundle from the Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone store. We are focused on celebrating Pride with our employees and our community." What the fuck? What the hell is wrong with this stupid company? What thing did he say that was anti-LGBTQ HD LGTV, whatever the fuck? What the hell did he say? It literally makes no sense. There's nothing on there, there's not even no subcontext on there saying that he said anything bad. Which, by the way, Nickmercs had just responded to. His response was saying, which, by the way, I do praise him for it, and I'm not the biggest Nickmercs fan, but he said that he's not going to apologize, and that all he wanted to do is just tell people that parents should be the ones in charge of all the LGBTQ stuff with their children and not schools. Which makes sense, to be honest. This subject is just so political, and regardless of which side you take, you are gonna piss off a bunch of other people. But I really don't think he said anything bad at all, and as much as I try to find a way to try to find a way to see how this can come across as offensive, I think it's just Activision just pandering a little bit too hard and a little bit too much to the LGBTQ community just because it's Pride Month. Come on, Activision needs to just stay the fuck out of politics. Companies in general need to stay the fuck out of politics with stuff like this, because it only does nothing but make people not like them. You know what I mean? When you tell someone you're anti-LGBTQ, you're gonna piss off a lot of people. When you tell people you're pro-LGBTQ, you're gonna piss off a lot of people. So how about you just don't get involved in the shit and just do what you do as a company and try to actually make good video games instead of this colossal failure that you call Modern Warfare 2. It is ridiculous. This post, by the way, which was just done today, has 4 million, almost 4 million views on it on Twitter. I've seen so many other people post about it on Twitter. I have not seen something like this from Activision go this viral. There's a bunch of other pages too that are talking about this, that are not even gaming or Call of Duty related, and people are all siding with Nickmercs, with the exception of the random 1%, which are just crazy and doesn't make sense. But everyone is literally talking about it. And like I mentioned earlier, I'm not the biggest Nickmercs fan, and when he got a bundle, I was kind of why is he getting a bundle when he never even he stopped playing this game a long time ago? But regardless of whatever the hell, he doesn't deserve to have his fucking Call of Duty skin removed for this. You know what I mean? Had he said something a little bit more controversial, then you know what? Okay, I kind of get it, whatever. But he literally didn't say shit. It's you can't even talk about certain issues. You have to walk it's you're walking on glass or something. You gotta be extremely careful. Everyone in the comments is hating on Activision right now. Everyone's talking about boycott Activision. I support Nickmercs and stuff, which honestly I completely agree with. I want to know, you guys watching this video, if you're watching up until now, what is your guys' opinion on this? Do you guys see something wrong in what Nickmercs said? Or do you guys agree that Activision is just a bunch of pandering pussies and don't know what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, oh my God, they're just so concerned about looking, you know, pro LGBTQ, but they weren't concerned when they were fucking getting, all the women in that company were getting sexually harassed to the point where one of them ended up unaliving herself, if I can say that on here. And I don't know, Activision is full of a bunch of lawsuits about harassment and stuff. Then they're over here for 1 month talking about their pro LGBTQ. But yet when you play Call of Duty, it's one of the most toxic games, by the way, when everyone's like harassing each other. But I don't know, stuff like this doesn't make sense. I'm really pissed off about this whole situation. When I actually saw it, I thought it was an actual joke. I thought someone was just like trolling. But then I went on the actual Call of Duty account and I saw that it was actually correct. I don't know if his bundle is going to come back, you know, by the end of the month maybe, when like all the heat dies down, or if they're going to reinstate it in a few days. But it's crazy. I don't fucking like understand this. I wish Call of Duty or Activision just had the balls to make a statement and explain why, but in detail, because he didn't say anything bad. It's so freaking stupid. I don't know. I'm just really pissed off. I saw this and I knew I had to just make a video and talk to you guys about it. But like I said, let me know what you guys think. A bunch of other people are writing in the comments. A couple of FaZe guys and stuff were talking on there. I even got into an argument with some dickhead in a Twitter comment section about people getting bullied in school, and I don't know. But yeah, try not to talk too much about like the LGBTQ stuff, but just the situation in general, about what you guys think of the Nickmercs situation. But like I said, we're getting ridiculous. Activision, you're a bunch of pandering pussies, and you guys have no spine and no backbone. And I really wish that your company just fucking loses so much money to the point where fucking, I don't know, it makes an impact. But yeah. Anyway, hope you guys like the gameplay in the background. I have another video where previously I talked, by the way, about Modern Warfare. I started calling it Modern Wokefare. I made a video which I'm going to tag at the end of this video. And it just kind of going over how like they added all these LGBTQ flags. They didn't add any nationality flags, any American flags in the game. And they seem to be just trying to pander and like to all these fucking non-existent people, like the 1% of people that play Call of Duty, and then they want to leave the other 99%, you know, in the fucking dust or whatever. But yeah, I don't hate, you know, people that are gay or whatever, lesbian, trans. I could care less or whatever, but I just hate how companies like do this to pander to people just to like try to seem like they're like fucking good companies when everyone knows that they're not. But yeah, hope you guys like the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.